reaction to having so many All-Stars?
I mean, it's great. You know, whenever you achieve team success, then individual recognition comes along with it. That's something, you know, I've preached for a long time. You know, you want to get picked for a national team, have your team do well, then the coach of the national team looks at your team and says, why are they doing well? If you're doing badly, he's not going to look at your team. So I think it's just a reflection of what we've done as a team, and it's great for the individuals. I think it's deserving for all of them. I think, you know, Chad and Alonzo got added on by Coach Caleb Porter. You know, it's great recognition for them, you know, because I think they've had good seasons.
How do you feel your All-Stars will be received down in Portland, Oregon?
Well, I have a lot of respect for the Portland fans, and I know the Portland fans are going to respect good players, just like we in Seattle. If we had the All-Star game, we would respect a Valeri and a Will Johnson because they're good players, and so that's hopefully the reception that they'll receive, and we just got to make sure we don't get too many minutes on them as we prepare for our game against Houston on the weekend after.
Chad, for him to get back into the All-Star team after a few years away, what's that say about what he's done this year?
I just think, you know, I mean, you know, I think he's, I mean, it's coming here has revitalized his game to a certain extent, but also on the other hand, you know, maybe it's just because and Columbus didn't do as well the last couple of years that people sort of overlooked him a little. And now coming into our team and us doing well, people are looking at him a little more. And they see, you know, what an impact that he makes onto the field. But I've always believed Chad's a good player, an all-star quality player, a player who's maybe a national team caliber player who obviously during a period of time there, you know, didn't get picked by the national team, so it made it tough for him. But he's a quality player.
So somebody who wasn't named to the All-Star team was Gonzalo Pineda. What kind of impact has he had on your team this year?
Gonzalo's had a big impact, and you can't name everybody to the All-Star team. You know, there's a lot of players in the league when you look through each team that you can have say this guy's overlooked or whatever. And, you know, so there's some important players that are missing. You're also trying to pick a team to play a game, so you can't just pick all forwards or all midfielders. You got to pick other players as well. But Gonzalo's had a huge impact on our team. You know, he's been a great addition on the field and off the field, and you know, leaves his impressions every week on the field.
Looked like Estrada had a goal and assist on the loan, but y'all had kind of had him on defense before. Just do y'all, when y'all loan out a player, do y'all first see him at the spot where y'all want him to eventually develop?
Not really. We knew when he was going to Charlotte that they were going to use him probably up front, and we were okay with that. You know, the things that David's continuing to try and grow in his game is really doesn't relate to position to a certain extent. The same decisions that you make on the ball are the same, whether it's in the back or up front, when to part with it, when to run off of it. And I'm happy that he had a good game. It was a good confidence builder for him to get that goal and an assist.
The guy who had a goal this weekend, of course, is Tristan Bowen. What is sort of his position on the team? Not position, but just his place in the pecking order right now. How might he be used in the second half?
Well, Tristan obviously, you know, fell behind with the injury, and that dropped him down the pecking order, as you say, at that point. And now he's off the injury, and you know, but then you're in the middle of the season, so it's tough sometimes to get in minutes and get time on the field. So it was good for him to get some minutes. I think that goal helps his confidence, and you know, continue to look at him in training, and continue to look at him as we put together games, or as reserve games come along, or you know, as opportunities come along in the real games.
You guys have a busy stretch of games coming up. Is it tough to adapt from kind of a choppy schedule to now so many in a row?
Yeah, it's been a sort of a strange rhythm, but beginning with the game against LA on Monday, you know, it's going to be a hectic August for us for sure. So, you know, again, like I said, the guys enjoy games more than they enjoy training with me. So I think they're going to be happier to know that we have more games. And, you know, I think our depth, you know, luckily right now Remic's starting to come around. Rose was able to train and be a neutral today for the first time. Jimmy Traore, we got into the game as well, so he's coming back. So if all those guys are back, then our depth is good enough that we can handle that.
And what kind of challenge do you face Monday night with the Galaxy coming into town?
Galaxy's a good team. You know, I think they're playing very well right now. They're very confident. You know, I think, you know, they've only lost one out of their last 8. I think, they're a team that when you have Robbie Keane, you have Landon Donovan, you're always going to be dangerous. Zardes has come into goal scoring form lately, so it's going to be a good challenge for us. And they're a team that knows that they've got games in hand, so they want to try and get points and catch up, and we want to keep getting points. We're playing them at home, so it's a good measuring stick for us, and I'm sure a measuring stick for them as well.
Did it have a big effect moving this game to Monday for you guys, and the way you set up and train and everything?
No, we got real Monday Night Football. People have to come to CenturyLink to watch real Monday Night Football. So it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great for our fans because it'll be something unique that can be special. There hasn't been a Monday night game, I don't think, in the league. Who knows? Maybe Monday night becomes a great night for us. But as far as the team and the training rhythm, we've tried to take that into account as we made our schedule for this week. Yeah, it alters it a little bit more going into the San Jose game, the week after. But it's there. So we would rather play on Monday night than I think the other option was to play like Sunday morning at like 11 o'clock, and we didn't think that was a very good option. So I'm excited to have Monday Night Football.
Great, thank you.